Hi everyone. Okay, so today we are doing a love reading about their current feelings for you. Now, this is a specific person you have in your mind. You could be in a relationship with them, in a no contact situation, in a limited contact situation, or you simply like them and you want to know what they feel for you. This is a general reading, which means it may or may not apply to everyone. So please take it only if it resonates with your story. Now, another thing is that energies are always flexible. So whatever story will come out today, these can be your energies or your partner's energies. So please check accordingly, and this goes for cross watchers also, who are here to see for their Sagittarius partners. This reading can be applied to your sun, moon or rising sign. Now, let me quickly explain you the whole pattern of this reading. We will take cards out for your recent past, present and upcoming future, and then the overall guidance for you from universe, right? Okay, so let's start with the love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of June. And first we'll take out 3 cards over here for the recent past, and we'll see what energies are guiding us here, right? Okay. So we have the Hierophant, we have 8 of Inspiration here, we have 5 of Voices here. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the Hierophant here. Now, this is the energy of your relationship, okay? So, I'm sensing here that, either both of you got committed in the recent past, okay? Or this is a long-term connection that, we are tapping into, right? Probably you guys were married or you are still married, right? But, in the recent past, a lot of stability was there in this relationship, a lot of stability, okay? Or it just came into this connection, right? Because we're talking about two people who are really into each other, right? Who really love each other, who really want to have a future with each other, right? Because this connection has a lot of potential. You both have some very genuine feelings, emotions for each other. You both really want to take efforts, and not just, in the physical world. Even internally, this connection has evolved both of you spiritually, because Hierophant is the energy of the higher powers, spiritual powers, okay? So this connection has not only, helped you grow in your physical world, okay, talking about your career or talking about, let's say, your health, it has also evolved you spiritually, right? So this connection, you can say, is kind of something which is, destined, right? It was your destiny and your partner's destiny to meet each other, to push each other for that growth, right? So this is the energy of the connection in the past I'm getting, okay? Some kind of spiritual transformation happened here for both of you, okay? For both of you. You both kind of shed away the parts which were not serving you anymore, shed away the beliefs, shed away certain kind of people who were not serving you anymore, and both of you did that, right? 8 of Inspiration. This is your energy, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm feeling here that you either sent out a very strong message to your partner, or you have a very strong desire to have, a very deep conversation with your partner. Okay, so either of the energy is possible, but overall, there's a very strong energy of connecting with your partner and letting them know what you feel and wanting to know what exactly they feel. Right? So, because this is the general reading, so for few of you in the recent past, this connection, already, this communication already happened, right? And for others, it is possible that it will happen, right? But there is a deep, strong desire, you know, within you to have this conversation with your partner. You really want it, Sagittarius. You really want to tell them what you feel. You really want to know what they feel. You know, you want to understand where this connection is going. You want to understand how much, you know, invested they are into this, right? You don't want to work on assumptions. You don't want to work on any kind of, you know, any kind of just, you know, guessing in your mind. You want it all out. You know, you want it all out, whether it's positive, negative, whatever it is, you know, just put it out on the table and then we'll have the conversation. Let's do that. Right. With Five of Voices here, however, I'm getting that this is your partner's energy and your partner is kind of running away from this conversation. They're running away. They're right now not facing you. They don't want to face you right now. Not right now about you, but they don't want to face this conversation right now. Probably they don't want to, you know, keep it all out on the table. They don't feel very comfortable about it. They're not ready to be vulnerable with you. Okay, so they're kind of running away. They are literally escaping this. And they could be making certain kind of excuses, you know, to actually avoid this conversation. Right? Now, Sagittarius, because we have the Hierophant as your energy of the relationship, I don't think so that this person does not want this. Okay, but I think that they are not yet ready, you know, to have this conversation. Probably, you know, they have certain other priorities in their life that they want to sort out with. Can be related to career, family, or they themselves do not feel very ready. Or if issues happen between both of you in the past, probably they want to take things slow. Okay, they don't want to rush into commitment. They don't want to rush into any kind of promise, you know, which they cannot deliver. Right? Or, you know, they don't want to probably get themselves hurt. If you, you know, you ended up hurting them in the past. Right? Energies can go either way. They're exchangeable between two partners in general readings. But overall, whether it's your mistake, their mistake, this person is not ready to have this conversation. And no matter how much you push them, Sagittarius, or you fight with them, you know, no matter what you do, okay, this person is not going to have that conversation until unless they're ready. They will not. Okay, so probably right now they're making excuses, but if you'll push them more, they right away ignore you, not really reply to your messages or call. They can even do that, but you cannot force this person to have a conversation. They will not do it until and unless they're ready. Right? So that is why, you know, there is a possibility that right now many of you could be in a no contact situation or in a limited contact situation, right? But like I said, with the Hierophant here, I'm not getting the energy that this person does not want to be with you. They do want to be with you, but they're not really, they don't have it all figured out in their mind. Not yet. Right? Not yet. But this connection has a lot of potential, okay? It is also possible that they kind of confess that they want to be with you, okay? They gave you that hint. They gave you that, you know, answer. But now about the details, that how future will pan out, okay? Who's doing what? Maybe they're not ready for that detailed conversation as of now, right? They let you know that they want to be with you, okay? But they don't want to get into details right now. They're not ready for it, right? Okay, Sagittarius, so now we'll take out 3 more cards here for the current energies and we'll see what your partner is going through, okay, and what you are going through, where your relationship is going, right? Let's see here. So we have Temperance here. We have Page of Emotions here, and we have the Lovers here. Okay, see, it's beautiful here. Temperance here, right? Now, Temperance is the energy of Sagittarius. Okay, anyways, Temperance, otherwise also in the tarot, is the energy of Sagittarius, and in this reading also, this is your energy. So you are coming completely into your own power, Sagittarius. Okay, you are giving this person time, okay, because you understood in the past that there's no point pushing them, there is no point, going after them or fighting with them or arguing them or forcing, on them or for something, right? So you kind of stepped back, okay, and not in a negative way, not in a frustrating way. You step back because probably you understand this person needs time, okay, and you love this person, you don't want to go to anybody else, right? So you are stepping back in a very healthy way, in a very compassionate and empathetic way over here, okay, and you are letting them have their space. If they want the space and they want the time to figure things out, you're letting that, right, to happen. You're giving that, okay, and you are not, like I said, you're not keeping any grudges about it. You're not even insecure. I'm not even sensing insecurity that you feel that if I'll just step back, what if this person will lose interest in me, or they'll go to somebody else, they'll lose interest. No, I'm not even sensing that. Okay, like that this connection will work out, but you are no more attaching it to a timeline basically now. You will now let things unfold themselves and you'll go with the flow. You've surrendered. You want to focus on your healing, right? And you want this person to focus on theirs, right? You don't want someone's baggage, neither you want to give your baggage to someone. You're coming into that energy, okay? And there's a lot of balance which is coming inside you, a lot of balance, White lotus over here. White is the, color of peace. So you're offering peace and harmony in that situation, right? Okay, and we have the moon, these energies are holding moon, and we have the sign of sun here. So sun and moon, both, the day and the night, there's a lot of balance within you, okay? You're not rushing into anything, right? You are still, you're in one place, right? And you're understanding everything. You're not talking much, you're not even saying much. I don't think so that you are really talking much about relationship now. You could be talking other things, but I don't think so you're talking about relationship much now, or the future, or asking them what they feel for you. I think you're just letting it be, right? So you're evolving, you're maturing up, Sagittarius. Otherwise also, generally also in life, you're maturing up here, right? We have page of emotions. This is your person's energy. Like I said, that even if this person is ignoring you, the reason is not that they don't want to be with you or they don't love you. The reason is only that they need time, okay? And they don't want to say no because they genuinely don't want to say no. But, to say a complete yes, they want to figure certain things out. Like I said, probably they feel that their priorities right now are different, okay? But this person loves you with page of emotions. This person really loves you, okay? And here in the current energies, I'm sensing here that the moment you take a step back, okay, this person will slowly, because we have the energy of page here. Page is a pure energy, but a small energy, okay? So this person is slowly now moving towards you, okay, with love, okay? Probably they're not saying much, but you could be feeling it in their actions, okay? The amount of attention they're giving to you, the gestures, right? This person is now slowly, emotionally, lovingly moving towards you, okay? And if probably they really ignored you, okay, in the past, right, or they did not treat you right, they're even offering you an apology for it. Some are offering a verbal apology, some are offering apology through changed behavior. But this person loves you. And with the page energy, for few of you, not for everyone, your person could be younger than you. And if they are not younger, then they are still, if you compare to you, Sagittarius, they're still not that mature, okay? But they are also, on their journey to mature up, okay? Because they somewhere know that they are not that mature. That is why probably they're not comfortable having this conversation right now, right? But their intentions are not wrong. Their intentions are very pure. because Hierophant is a very, very spiritual card. You cannot get this card with some manipulative or confused energies. No, you don't. This person knows they love you, and this person knows they want to be with you. It's just that, they don't know when exactly and how exactly. And that's exactly why they want time to figure that out, right? And that is why we have the energy of the Lovers here. Now, this is the energy of your relationship. Like I said, that this connection is meant to be. This connection is blessed by the universe. If you see the wings here, these are the wings of the angels, right? Again, we have Lotus here, right? We have two people over here. So you both are meant to be. This is a very strong soulmate energy here. Lovers. You are being blessed and guided and protected and supported by the universe, both of you. So if they want this time, and if they're not really on the same page as you, it's a blessing in disguise, Sagittarius, because this person is not ready to offer you what exactly you want. And if you'll push it, let's say under the pressure, they say yes also, and tomorrow, they don't really behave in a certain way like how you want, or they don't really perform the way you want, anyways, this connection will go downhill and you won't be able to save it then. That will hurt more, right? So it's better, that if this person is needing the time, it's better to give the time. Because universe also knows this person needs time. There are certain lessons, there are certain, paths they still need to take before they come into union with you. And like I said, this is for your good also. Okay, because right now the only issue that can be there is that this person is not really engaging in a serious conversation, and I don't know exactly when the union will happen. That's your confusion or issue here. But if you force them into a connection right now, your issues can be so many. And probably, this person is not maturing. Okay, they're not behaving maturely. I have to do everything. The whole burden of the connection is on me. I feel I'm babysitting this person. I want to get out of this connection. Okay, doubts will come into your mind. Are they cheating on me? Have they lost interest in me? So you see how many problems can come if you'll push this person. So it's better to pick up the lesser problems, right now, and wait it out, right? Okay, Sagittarius, so now I'll take out 3 cards here for the immediate future, and we'll see, okay, what energies are coming for your partner, for you, and for this relationship. Okay, so someone asked me that what exactly immediate future means, right? Okay, so see, energies are flexible, okay, they're fluid. You can't really bind them to a timeline, okay. It's just for the clarity, we try to do it monthly. So when I say immediate future, it can for most of you mean something which could be happening within June, okay. But like I said, they're fluid, they flow, you can't say, okay, this is January, this is February. No, energies are not dependent on your timelines, okay. And moreover, this is a general reading. So for others, you can expect these things happening in the coming months also, right? So it's not necessary that for everyone it has to work out in the June also only, right? Okay, so now let's take out 3 cards here. We have 3 of emotions here, we have strength here, and we have the moon here. Okay. All right. So we have 3 of emotions here. Now, this is your relationships energy. So in the future, I'm sensing here that, there's a lot of happiness, celebration, there's a lot of togetherness which is coming into this relationship. Okay. Probably a lot of you will get committed, a lot of you can get married, engaged, or moving together. You'll celebrate it with your friends or family, okay? For very, very few of you, 3 of emotions sometimes also means, engaging some kind of third party. But for most of you, I'm not getting that energy. For most of you, okay? But this is a general reading. So for some of you, some kind of third party may become an issue in the future. Okay, but with the energies, I'm getting here that even if it is some kind of third party is coming, it may not come for a very long time. Okay, now third party may not really exactly mean another person. Okay, it may also be family, or it may also be something related to career, something major related to career, which can act as a blockage, right? So for few of you, but whatever is coming here, it may not really stay or bother you for a long time, but for most of you, it's the card of celebration and happiness and togetherness, right? Now we have the strength card here. Okay, so this is your card, Sagittarius. Okay, so it's almost like that this connection has got out a lot of strong side of you. Definitely it has taken a toll on you, no doubt about it, because you probably did a lot of things for this person you wouldn't have done for anybody else in this world, right? So a lot of times you question yourself that am I doing the right thing, because this is not me? Am I changing myself for someone? Does this person even deserve? So you have questioned yourself a lot of times for doing things you didn't do for anybody else, and probably that's how you got to know that you really love this person. But this person has really got the strongest side out of you. Like I said, you both have pushed each other for some kind of excuse me, spiritual evolution, But today you're standing, as a very independent, strong person, especially in the future, who doesn't need anybody, for the dependency. Not that you don't need people, or you will be a loner or something, not that ways, but you don't need people to be dependent upon. You'll be independent, right? You'll know what are you doing, you'll know what decisions to make, you'll know how to get the things you want. Extremely confident, and you're not even depending on the luck to favor you or something. You're a go-getter. You'll just go things. You'll give your 100%, right? You'll not worry much about the outcome. You'll just know that I want this, I have to invest in this, and I have to give my 100%, and whatever the results come out. But you're becoming a very strong person in the future. And this relationship had played a very important role in that, right? It has taught you how to be alone. It has taught you how to surrender. It has taught you how to keep faith, right? So in the future, you are becoming a very strong person in this relationship and otherwise also, right? Now we have the energy of the moon here, okay? Now this is your person's energy, okay? So I'm sensing here that moon usually means, a card where your person does not have, or someone does not have a lot of idea what is happening or what will happen in the future, no clarity, like it's all dark. But I'm not sensing that energy here. I'm sensing here that your partner would be highly connected to their intuition, because moon is also about intuition. Okay, they would be connected to their intuition in the future. And again, just how this connection brought you here. This connection brought them there, okay? They're now so connected to their intuition, right? Really spiritually evolved. Okay, the process which started here with the Hierophant is now completing here in the future, where both of you now are coming into some very, very strong powers over here, right? Both of you are now spiritually connected. Both of you in the physical world, you both have a lot of confidence for the things you want to do. Even individually, you'll achieve a lot. Maybe in your career, in society, people will look up to both of you, okay? If you see, even behind her, there is a moon here, if you can see here, right? So both of you are spiritually involved, connected to your intuition, okay? It's almost like you have a lot to offer to each other and a lot to offer to the world generally, right? A lot of people will come to you, so that you can solve their issues, provide them some kind of healing or counseling, That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. And you'll play a very big role in healing each other. Right? Again, if you see, there are two moons here. So a lot of emotional, spiritual, intuitive energies here in the future. Right? Both of you could be getting involved in, meditating, right? Or practicing anything which strengthens your intuition, strengthens your connection with the universe. Praying, chanting, right? Few of you could start doing tarot reading, okay, or any other kind of psychic activities over here, because your intuition is on point, right? Okay, Sagittarius, so now let me take out 3 cards here, okay, and let's see what universe has to guide you about this situation, okay, what universe has to say about this situation. Let's see here. Okay. So we have Muse of Inspiration, Hermit here, and the Emperor here. Okay. So we have the Muse of Inspiration here, right? Now again, Muse of Inspiration is your partner's energy, okay? So Muse of Inspiration is someone who's very passionate about what they want in life, okay? And they just go and get it, right? They just go and get it. And they have a lot of fire within them. Okay, they have a lot of fire about achieving the things that they want to achieve. They always like to keep balance in their life, right? And they just don't do things impulsively. They think about things a lot. They are very patient in this sense, okay? And your partner, if you see, your partner is someone, almost a similar energy like this, if you see. Can you see 2 faces here and 2 faces here? So this is somewhat, kind of telling you that your partner is someone who doesn't really like to take any kind of decision or action unless they're completely sure what they want to say, what they want to offer, and what they want to accept. And this is the reason your person had been running away in the recent past. And that's what universe is telling you about them, that do not take their running away as something negative. Okay, it's only they need time to prepare themselves for this relationship and for life as in general. Because what they come across in life to everyone matters a lot to them. What people think about them matters a lot to them. Right? And they want to come across as someone who's respected, who's known, to whom people look up to because they feel they deserve that. Right, that is why your partner is not rushing into anything, and that's what universe is telling you, that you should let this person be. If for whosoever, right now you are into this current, in this past energy where your partner is kind of running away, let them be, it's okay. They're just needing their time. Right? Hermit here. Now, as I said in every reading, that I think in every reading we're getting at least 1 card of transformation, okay? We have Hierophant already, which is here. We have Hermit now here. This is the energy of your relationship. Like I said, both of you have been going within, okay? Transforming from within and not just from outside. Understanding your place in this world. Understanding your place in each other's life, right? Understanding, who you are individually, and understanding who you are together in this connection. Understanding what you can offer to this world. Understanding how you can walk with the universe to raise the collective vibrations of this planet. Because you understand that you have a role. You feel it. Both of you feel it. You do have some kind of spiritual role in this world. So there's a lot going within you. There's a lot happening within you. Maybe from outside, you're not really engaging with people a lot. You and your partner both. Right? People could feel that, okay, this person doesn't talk much these days. Right? Or is not really herself or himself these days. But people do not know that what is happening within you is very different. A lot is happening within you. And you don't want to share or discuss that with anybody else. You don't even feel the need to. And why that is happening? So that both of you can come into these energies, right? Both of you can come into these spiritual energies. And now we have the Emperor. This is your energy. Like I said, the moment you'll just let it go, the moment you'll just let it be, surrender, go with the flow, you'll come into your true power. Emperor is the most powerful energy here, divine masculine energy here. It doesn't matter, Sagittarius, if you're a female, you're still tapping into divine masculine energy, because each soul has both masculine and the feminine energies. And what are the characteristics of divine masculine? Independency, right? Courage, fearlessness, warrior, positivity. You're tapping into these energies. What is this? Almost a similar energy, right? You're into yourself. Like I said, you're totally into yourself. And your partner, while they are doing work on themselves, you're focusing on yourself. You're not looking at them now. And not because you're ignoring them or you are offended. It's just that you feel that, okay, till the time they're doing their work, I can do my work. And eventually when the time will be right, when this hermit, mode will be over, we will meet each other, right? As more evolved people. The union will happen. You know it, your partner knows it, right? Okay, Sagittarius, so this is some very spiritual reading. And now I'll take out one card from this deck, guys. Okay, and before I do that, I quickly want to say that for the people who are coming here every month, you guys are aware about the crystal rings that I provide. And for the others who are coming here for the first time, I want to say that if you want to buy these crystal rings, you can go to the crystal Instagram page and place an order. I would be leaving the link for the crystal Instagram page in the tarot in the description box below. Okay, and see. Now, if you want to ask me that why should we wear crystals or why are you pushing crystals on us? So I just quickly want to say that, see, I'm wearing raw moonstone over here and I'm wearing raw citrine here, okay? Now, raw moonstone, like I even told you here, that moon is the ruler of emotions, okay? And if you do not have emotional stability inside, you cannot really focus on anything else in your life. You can't focus on your career, you can't focus on your relationships, you can't focus on your health, nothing. If you are depressed and cannot even get out of bed, okay, or you cannot really handle your emotions, it is very difficult to survive and, live a happy life, right? That is where, this moonstone helps me. See, being a human, I am not immune to anxiety. I'm not immune to negativity or overthinking, right? Everything. I'm prone to everything. But this is where, the crystal helps me, protects me, right? Secondly, like I told you, that with the moon energy, your intuition becomes very strong, right? And it is only because of the intuition I'm able to get these messages out for you. And intuition is not just necessary in the psychic world. Even in your day-to-day world, if your intuition is strong, you'll always end up taking the right decisions and you'll save yourself from a lot of negative and damaging people and situations, right? Now coming on to citrine. Now citrine is called as a happy stone. So it keeps me happy, it keeps me, joyful. It always helps me to see the bright side of life. See, it is life. Bad things are bound to happen. You cannot control that. What we can do is to always, get that positivity out of every situation, which helps us to move on. That is where citrine helps you, okay? Also, citrine is known as the wealth stone. It attracts wealth and abundance and finances in your life. Money is important, right? So this is where, you know, these crystals help me. Also, crystals come out of the earth, right? Just like plants come out of the earth. Now each plant has nutrition, you know, captured in them. These crystals have energies, you know, captured in them. So whenever, let's say, you are trying to manifest something, you're saying your affirmations, or you know, you are just saying that I want this thing and you're desiring this thing, all of these energies are getting stored into this, right? And these crystals are now helping to manifest that wish, okay, from the universe for you, right? Now, there are three important things which you need to remember before buying any crystal. First of all, please buy a pure and a genuine one, because there are a lot of fake ones out there, okay? Second thing, these crystals should be charged with your energies. All these crystals that are kept here and the ones I'm wearing, or the other ones that I usually wear, are charged with my specific energies, okay? Because not everyone's energy setup is same. We all are dealing with different kind of traumas and different kind of negativities, right? So same crystal will never work in a similar way for everyone. Remember that, okay? So always get your energies checked before wearing a crystal. Now, if you do not know which crystal is good for you, it's okay. You message me on my crystal Instagram page. I will take your details, meditate on your energies, and I will let you know which crystal you should wear, right? Okay, guys. So now I will take out one card from this deck and I will let you know, right, that what specific message universe has for Sagittarius, right? Okay, one card for Sagittarius, please. Okay, so let's take out one card. Okay. Okay, so I think I got this card for someone else also. Some other reading, was it Taurus? I don't remember, you can check it out. Okay, so we have the card of Octopus here, and the message is that practice shape shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms, okay? Now, here shape shifting does not mean, you know, your physical shape, basically. It's about your spiritual shape lifting, okay? It's about your spiritual and energetic shape shifting that's talking. Now, how do you do that? You do that by inculcating positive habits, positive thoughts in your life. See, you must have come across people, you know, you probably met them for the first time and somehow you feel they're very cunning, you know, because the face shows. You know, we often hear people say that, okay, that person looks so cunning by face only, right? Why? How that cunningness is coming? Because, you know, they're carrying those kind of thoughts, and your thoughts always reflect on your face. Some people, they look so serene, so simple, and so soothing from their face, because they're carrying those kind of energies and thoughts. So this is how you do shape shifting, by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Alter your physical appearance, bring that glow, bring that, you know, serene energy on your face by focusing on positive things in your life, right? See, we all have negative things to focus upon if we want to, but then what will happen? That negativity will start showing on our face, and that's not what you want, right? So if you want that your face, you know, it doesn't matter what age you have, it doesn't matter, you know, what gender you have or what skin color you have, it doesn't matter. A person who carries positive thoughts will always have that glow on the face, will always look, you know, beautiful or handsome, will always do that. So bring that kind of change in your physical appearance, that energetic, that spiritual, you know, change in your physical appearance and mannerisms. Respect others. Keep empathy and compassion for others. You know, understand where they're coming from, right? And once you'll do that, Sagittarius, you'll automatically develop a lot of understanding for your partner. You will not get angry, you will not get frustrated when they would want their own space. You'll only show them compassion and empathy now because you understand that why they are wanting this. And once you'll show that, your relationship will only improve. Like I said, your person will start coming towards you. Like I said here, the moment you stepped back, your person started coming towards you, right? So this is what you need to do. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it for today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, then please subscribe this channel, comment here. Comment here, guys, because only when you comment here, I understand, what all you guys are going through, what all you understood from the reading, what all and where all this reading resonated with you. Okay, so express it out, speak it out, right? I may not reply to each and every comment, but I read each and every comment here. Okay. All right, and yes, like and share this video. Also, if you guys want to book your personal readings with me, you should message me on my tarot Instagram page. Okay. Also, every morning, on Instagram, prediction for the day is posted, and every day one person is chosen for a free detailed reading, right, from the followers. So if you guys are interested, I would be putting the links for both Tarot Instagram page and Crystal Instagram page in the description box below. You can check it out. Okay, so I'll see you guys again very soon. Till then, please take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye.